Good morning, dear students. I am Miss Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of the subject Global Finance, we will be studying international business methods. Okay, so let's see what are the international business methods. Okay, see, students, countries all over the world are undergoing a fundamental shift in the way they produce and market various products and services. The national economies, which so far were pursuing the goal of self reliance, are now becoming increasingly depending upon others for procuring as well as supplying various kinds of goods and services. Due to increased cross border trade and investment, countries are no more isolated. The prime reason behind this radical change is the development of communication, technology, infrastructure, etc. Emergence of newer modes of communication and development of faster and more efficient means of transportation have brought nations closer to one another. Countries that were cut off from one another due to geographical distance and socio-economic differences have now started increasingly interacting with others. World Trade Organization and reforms carried out by the governments of different countries have also been a major contributory factor to the increased interactions and business relations amongst the nations. We are today living in a world where the obstacles to cross border movements of goods and persons have substantially come down. The national economics are increasingly becoming borderless and getting integrated into the world economy. Little wonder that the world has today come to be known as global village. Business in the present day is no longer restricted to the boundaries of the domestic country. More and more firms are making entry into international business, which presents them with numerous opportunities for growth and increased profit. India has been trading with other countries for a long time, but it has of late considerably speeded up its process of integrating with the world economy and increasing its foreign trade and investment. Okay, so today, whenever we consider our country, our country has switched over towards globalization. Whenever we consider globalization, yes, the business transactions, okay, nowadays they are taking place not only within the geographical boundaries but across the geographical boundaries, which we are studying into international business. Okay, now whenever we consider international business, what is international business? Yes, international business is a business carried across the boundaries of the country. Okay, means that business which is carried beyond the boundaries of one's own country or home country. Such type of business is included in the single term called as international business. Okay, now in today's lecture we will be focusing on, yes, the methods through which you can conduct international business or you can enter into international business. See, whenever we compare international business with domestic business, yes, you do earn certain advantages or you get an edge over domestic business in international business. Means some of the benefits you do readily get into international business. What are the benefits? Yes, see, whenever we incorporate a business, whenever we initiate a business, what is our motive, what is the aim or ambition whenever we set up our business? Yes, first and foremost thing is profit, right? Okay, now whenever we compare our domestic business, okay, or the business whichever we will be carrying into the boundaries of our country, okay, the profit portion, it will be quite higher into international business. Oh, okay, so whenever we consider all these things, at the time international business will always be, yes, benefiting us, Okay, it will help us to grasp some new opportunities, convert those opportunities into strength of our business. Okay, so these all things we will get, or we will be benefited with all these things. So whenever we consider methods, okay, what do you mean by methods? Methods means just the manner or the way. Okay, simply whenever we speak about methods, what is method? Method includes, okay, a manner or way. Okay, the manner or way through which you can go international. Okay, so the therefore here we will be studying various ways in which a company can enter into international business. Is it? Okay, so whenever we will be going through the methods through which we will be entering into international business, some of the advantages also of such type of method we will discuss here. Okay, the first method is importing and exporting. Is it? Importing and exporting. See, we are aware about this concept, import and export. See, whenever we consider import means what is this terminology? Okay, what is the meaning of this terminology? Yes, importing is just purchase of foreign products and bringing them into one's home country. Okay, see, whenever we consider the terminology of importing, in importing what is done? Yes, just what you do, you purchase something from other countries. Okay, you purchase something from other countries, and what you do? Yes, you just bring those products into our country, into our home country. Okay, such activity is included in a terminology called as importing. Okay, next, the antonym of this word, exporting. Okay, what is exporting? Yes, whenever you conduct this activity in reverse direction, right, it is included in exporting. Okay, means what is done? What is done into exporting? Yes, in exporting, what do you do? Yes, you sell, right, or you send. Okay, you sell or send your goods or the goods and services which are manufactured into home country to a foreign country. Okay, see, in exporting what is done? Okay, in exporting you send the goods and services from home country to other country or foreign country. Is it? Such type of activity is included in exporting. Okay, import means something you bring inside the geographical boundaries of the home country. Okay, and export means something you send outside. Okay, something you send outside across the boundaries of, okay, across the geographical boundaries of your home country. Okay, so what are the benefits of this exporting and importing? Yes, can you name some of the benefits or advantages? Yes, the first thing is that, yes, it helps you to grasp some of the opportunities abroad, right? Okay, it is a way through which you can gain entry into international market, right? Okay, through exporting or through importing. Okay, as it is the easiest way of gaining entry into international market, that even it will be helpful for you to properly utilize the time and money whichever you have invested into your business. Is it? This all things, okay, we only find into exporting and importing. Is it? Right? Okay, so this is the first method through which you can enter into international business. What is the first method? Importing and exporting. Okay, just be clear with this, because many of the time what happens, okay, we are not clear with the title, what is importing and what is exporting. Okay, just a brief revision. Importing, yes, you bring something into or within the country's boundary. Okay, what is exporting? Exporting means you send something outside the or across the boundaries of the country, okay, of the home country. Okay, whenever you bring, it will be importing. Whenever you will be sending, it will be exporting. Okay, getting it? Now, the second method through which you can go international. What is the second method? Yes, licensing. Licensing. What is licensing? Yes, what is done into licensing? See, licensing is another way through which you can expand the business in the international grounds. Okay, what is licensing? Licensing is an arrangement between a firm, okay, called as licensor, which allows one another company or another firm to use their intellectual property such as brand name, copyright, patent, technology, trademark, and so on for a specific period of time. Is it? See, for a duration, for a specific duration, is it? You allow another company to use your intellectual property. Okay, what is intellectual property? Yes, you allow that person to use your brand name, copyright, patent, technology, trademark, okay, and so on. Okay, for a duration, okay. Now the licensor, okay, licensor means, yes, the person or the firm who is offering license, okay, that licensor gets the benefits in the term of royalty. Okay, see, the other firm, right, licensee, the other firm, okay, who is utilizing your intellectual property, okay, you don't offer or you don't allow them to use your intellectual property free of cost. Okay, you charge something for that, right? You charge something for that. What is that something? That is called as royalty. Okay, what is it? It is royalty. See, whenever we consider, okay, um, licensing, what is done into licensing? Yes, okay, suppose there are two companies, okay, A company and B company. Okay, now A company, it is quite enjoying its brand name. Okay, it is quite reputed company, right? It does has its, okay, brand name which is much popular. Okay, it has its copyright, it has its patents. Okay, it has new technology or it has modern technology. Is it has its trademark and so on. Okay, A company has all these things. Okay, A company owns all this intellectual property. Okay, now there is a company B who is quite new, okay, and wants to become successful. Okay, and wants to become successful, okay, in the same product line in which A is dealing. Okay, for example, if A is dealing in the industry of soap, is it? B wants to, yes, B wants to be successful in the soap industry itself. Okay, so what happens? Okay, now B knows that A is very successful into this product line. So what B does? Yes, B approaches A, is it, and asks the permission to use their license. Okay, to use their license or to use their brand name, copyright, patent, technology, trademark. Okay, now as A is a well-known company, okay, it also wants to expand its business, right? It also wants to expand its business. Okay, so what A does? Yes, A permits B to use their intellectual property such as brand name, copyright, patent, technology, trademark, and so on. Okay, getting it? Okay, now A will not do this free of cost, right? A will not do this free of cost. A says to B that is A firm says to B that okay, use this intellectual property. Against using this intellectual property, yes, I will be charging you a fee. Is it? I will be charging you a fee. Okay. What is that fee? That fee itself is royalty. Okay. And usually this process of licensing, it happens across the boundaries of the home country. Okay. For example, B. Okay. B might be company from India and A might be company from America. Okay. For example, B might be the company from, yes, our country, India. Is it? And A might be company from, yes, from the country USA, which is commonly known as America. Okay. So, whenever such type of transaction happens, it is called as licensing. Okay. Through this method also you can enter into international business. Okay. Then it is franchising. Okay. Franchising. What is franchising? Yes. See, in one of the last lecture, we have gone through franchising. Okay. Franchising is just a contracting. Okay. Franchising is just a contracting. Okay. Which type of contracting? Okay. What is the contract all about? See, in franchising, there is a parent company and there is another company. Okay. Here also in franchising, there are two companies who are involved into this process. Okay. First company is parent company. Okay. Who is commonly known as franchisor. Is it? And another company is known as franchisee. Okay. Franchisor and franchisee. Okay. These are the two companies associated with this franchising business. Okay. See what happens into franchising. Okay. In franchising, a parent company gives right to another company. Okay. See here, the parent company gives the right to another company. What is that right all about? Yes. What is the right all about? See, here franchisor, that is the parent company, gives franchisor a right to do business using their franchisor's name and product in a prescribed manner. Okay. Getting it? What is franchising? In franchising, what is done? Yes, the parent company gives right to another company to do business using their name and products in a prescribed manner. Okay. Franchising is different from licensing in terms of franchisees have to follow much stricter guidelines. See, in respect to or in comparison to licensing, in franchising what is done? Okay. Many guidelines they are issued in the favor of franchisee, which the franchisee is strictly needed to follow, or else the franchisor will remove or the franchisor will break the contract of franchising. Okay. So, see, for example, McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Huts, okay, they are the best example of franchising. Okay, they allow the franchisor or other company to use their title. Is it? Such type of activity is franchising. Okay, so whenever it takes place across the boundaries of the country, okay, it will be a method of international business. Okay, then it is strategic partnership and joint ventures. Okay, strategic partnership and joint ventures. What is strategic partnership all about? See, two or more companies in different countries. Okay, two or more companies in different countries. See, they jointly work together, okay, or they join a work together for some mutual gain. Okay, such type of partnership or alliance is called as strategic partnership. Is it? See what happens? two or more company, they come together, they establish a cooperation, okay, in different countries. Okay, why they are doing this? Yes, why they have joined together? Yes, to have certain mutual gain, okay, to have certain benefits itself, to have certain common benefit itself, they come together, they establish cooperation. Okay, and what is joint venture then? Joint venture is a special type of strategic alliance where partners across the globe collectively found a company to produce goods and services. Okay, the cooperation between the companies allowed them to share the production cost, technologies, development, and sales network. Okay, what is done here? See, usually two or more companies, they come together, they jointly manufacture a product. Okay, they utilize their plus points. Okay, both the companies, they do have certain plus points. That plus points they are utilized, okay, jointly utilized, okay, and they earn good amount of profit by selling the joint product. Okay, such type of arrangement, it is called as, yes, joint venture. Is it? Then foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment is a company's physical investment. Okay, see, what is done into foreign direct investment? Some of the foreign countries or some of the companies from the foreign countries, what they do? Yes, they invest their funds into some infrastructure facilities, that is building and other facilities, into another country. Okay, for example, okay, one of the company, a company, okay, A is a company which is from the country America, is it, or USA, right? In foreign direct investment, what is expected to be done by them? Okay, they invest their funds into infrastructure facilities of our country. Okay, B is a company from India. Okay, it is a new company, is it? Okay, when a company from USA invests some of the funds into infrastructure facilities of B company from India, okay, this arrangement, it will be included in foreign direct investment. Okay, why such thing is done? Why foreign direct investment is done? Yet, yes, it helps facilitate progressive internal policy reforms of the host country and enhance the economic situation. Okay, to enhance the economic situation, to get common benefits, such type of arrangement is done. Okay, then it is wholly owned subsidiaries. Wholly owned subsidiaries, see, we are aware about a terminology, holding company and subsidiary company. Holding company and subsidiary company. What is holding company and what is subsidiary company? See, if there is a company, okay, in that a company, okay, there are, okay, there are two companies who have interest into purchasing the shares of a company. Okay, primarily X company and Y company. Okay, X company and Y company, both of them, they do have interest into purchasing the shares of a company. Okay, now what happened? See, X company, it was having huge funds. Okay, and Y company, they had some restricted funds or limited funds. Okay, so what X company did? X company purchased 51% of shares into A company, is it? And what Y company did? Y company had limited funds, so what they did? Okay, they purchased 49% of shares of A company. Okay, now who has the major share? Who has the major share? Who has the large share into A company? Yes, X company has the large share and Y company has limited share or less share. Is it? So A company will be called as holding company. Yes, and sorry, X company will be called as holding company and another company will be called as Y company will be termed as subsidiary company. Okay, getting it? So same type of arrangement whenever it is done in the international business, it is called as wholly owned subsidiary. Okay. Or many of the time the parent company, is it? The parent company owns 100% equity in the foreign company. Okay. Such type of arrangement, it is called as wholly owned subsidiaries. Okay, wholly owned subsidiaries by foreigners in their country. Okay, getting it? We have cleared the terminology holding company and subsidiary company. Okay, so whenever we were discussing holding company and subsidiary company, okay, what was the ratio? 51% and 49%. But many of the time some of the companies, what they do, is it? Some of the companies, what they do, okay, they completely own the company. For example, if X was having huge funds, right? Okay, A is willing to, is it? What A is doing? Yes, A was searching for the source of capital. So what they did? Yes, they issued shares. Is it? They issued shares. Okay, now X was interested into A company. So what they did? Yes, if 100 shares were offered by A company, all those 100 shares, they were purchased by X company. Okay, now yes, A will be wholly owned subsidiary of X company. Okay, getting it? Whenever it happens internationally, it will be included in, yes, or it will be a method through which you can enter into international business. Okay, then contract manufacturing. What is contract manufacturing? Let's see. So what is contract manufacturing? Contract manufacturing refers to a type of international business where a firm enters into a contract with one or few local manufacturers in foreign countries. Okay, see, a firm enters into international business by using contract manufacturing. What is done into this contract manufacturing? Yes, firm enters into a contract with one or few local manufacturer, is it, in foreign countries. Contract manufacturing is also known as outsourcing. Okay, contract manufacturing is also known as outsourcing. See, many of the time what happens, it is not possible for that company to, yes, produce 100% parts of the product. Okay, for example, if for example four-wheeler is our product, is it? Four-wheeler is our product. Okay, now many of the time what happens, what the companies do, is it? What the companies do, the companies manufacture the body of that four-wheeler. Okay, and many of the time the tires, right? To run the four-wheeler you are in need of tires, right? Okay, unless until you fix the tires to that is it four-wheeler, you will not be able to sell that four-wheeler. So many of the time what the manufacturers they do, yes, they outsource the tires. Outsource the tires means what? Okay, they produce or they manufacture the body of the car. Okay, and the tires they are purchased from another company. Okay, the company who is manufacturing the tires, that company establishes a tie-up with this four-wheeler company. Okay, and assures that they will be providing or ensures that they will be providing tires to this company. Is it? So what this company will be doing then? Yes, it will manufacture the body, it will assemble the tires from this company, and after affixing the tires, yes, the product will be complete, and then they will place that product in the market. Okay, so a contract which is done by these two companies, between the contract which happens between these two companies, it will be called as contract manufacturing. Okay, so these are the methods through which you can enter into international business. Okay, with this we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.